So Chris McDonough has solved the case. He said it was a midget who used a little brick to climb in through the window. And we're looking for a serial killer. Do you think he's right? Or shall we listen to what Nancy Grace said? Yes.
How is everyone? I hope you're all well. So look, I see this as a little bit of a public service because look, you can either go and listen to, I don't know, channels that want to give information but insist on doing it spread over the course of an epic film like E.T. or Titanic maybe. Or you can come here and I can just crack on and get on with it. And you can go back to whatever it is you're doing. Who you're doing, maybe. So we crack on. So Nancy Grace, she's come out and maybe she done a little bit of a slip up. But we'll have a little bit of a listen, shall we? Here we go. I'll share this with you. So this is, I'm not even going to make you watch the whole video. This is how kind I am. I'm really kind. So I'll actually bring it down so you can actually see it. Let's go. Come on.
Not a convicted felon because he's not popping up on APHIS or CODIS. That's telling me a lot about who this is.
And so, Nancy, you say
there you go.
Because they would not.
There you go. So what she has basically just said is that the perpetrator is not coming up on a DNA database or a fingerprint database. Now, there have been rumours flying about. I'm not going to bring people's names up specifically who are saying it because unless they came to me and said, look, I found this and I want my name spread all over social media, I won't do it. But there has been whispers in the wind that there was a DNA match found across all the victims. So that's what they're testing, the DNA match. And they've obviously put that into the database and they've not found anything on there. Now, don't get me wrong, that could just mean that they're not, or they haven't been arrested and charged or whatever for a violent crime. It doesn't mean that they're not, there's not other things in the history, but there is also other things that are creeping through the woodwork. And that is some friends who have connections to a specific person, one of the victims, let's just say that. One of the victims has a friend who there's a lot of whispers and fingers being pointed. And at this stage, I'm not going to put his name on here because at the end of the day, you know what it's like, guys. And you can put a name on and before you know it, these people are being crucified. And I don't, at this stage, see any reason to do that. But there is one specific person. And when you go through their social media, it's really not looking great. I mean, they are on things like Pinterest, etc., and they've got pictures of guns, they've got pictures of knives, specific links that are pinned to, it looks like a business or something that specialises in these weapons, specifically the weapon style that was used, as far as we know, in this crime. So there are things bubbling about in the background. I wouldn't be surprised if law enforcement do in fact know more than what they're letting on. So all I'm going to say is strap yourselves in because I think and I hope, fingers crossed, that things may be moving in the background quicker than what we initially thought. And maybe some of the things that are happening with regards to law enforcement and some of the things that we felt were being done for one reason was actually being done for another. So, yeah, that's it. That's all the information. What do we got? Like I say, DNA, not on the DNA database, not on the fingerprint database. It seems to corroborate what I've heard through the whispers that there was a match in DNA across all four of the victims. Again, I'm just saying that's what I've heard, and Nancy Grace's statement kind of leads you to believe that that was in fact correct. And there we have it. I shall catch you all in the next one. Peace.